Welcome to Frank Bruno Law. I am Frank Bruno. I'm an elder law and probate attorney in New York. Today's topic, day in the life. Today I met with a couple that have 3 small children. We've gone through a telephone conversation, some emails back and forth, and I sent them an intake. And then today they came in to review some drafts. It's the first physical meeting, actual meeting between myself and this couple. And the documents that fit their situation, that met their needs, was a last will and testament, a healthcare proxy, a power of attorney, and a living will. And that covers the range of goals, desires, needs, and wants of this young family. So it's a happily married couple. They have a home, they have some other assets, and they have their biggest asset are the 3 children that they share. The children are young, under the age of 18. So we had to contemplate what we would do in terms of a guardianship. Who would be the guardian? And would it be a sister or a brother, a parent? We worked through that, and they had their own ideas coming into this, who they wanted and who they could rely on as a second or a successor guardian. We discussed what would happen. They asked very insightful questions. They really put me to the test. And I came up with some examples, and they're already clients and they already have the situation. But in speaking to them, I shared with them some of the more difficult circumstances that I run into when clients call me with problems, when we have to go to court on behalf of a client to take some action on their behalf, prevent a travesty of justice, or to enforce something that a parent of theirs wanted. So in this dialogue back and forth, let me continue with them, and then I'm going to tell you a story that I heard. In going back and forth, we had to decide about the guardian, and then who would assist with the money. Now, what would happen? Where would the children live? Would they live in the home? We would make available for the guardian to move into the home, or perhaps the children would go with the guardian. Right? So back and forth, and it's a couple of if-then type things. If this happens, then that would happen. Like a choose your own ending book. But in this discussion, I discovered that a person that they know, and they recommended me to them, is it's because of a tragic circumstances. There was a young couple, and one of the partners, or husband or wife, one of them passed away. I don't want to share too much, but this person passed away, and there were children left, the youngest being months old. And the circumstances were that there was no will substitute, no plan in place, and the person that passed away was the sole owner of the house. It may have been marital property, it may have been property that was supposed to be shared, it could have been previously inherited. I don't know the story, but I do know the critical aspect to this is that the person that passed away had the title to the property in their name. And now the other spouse, who ultimately the spouse is going to inherit the house, but only a portion of the house. The spouse and children inherit, minor children, young children, the youngest being months old. The parent now has to go into court to secure a court-ordered guardian right? And that's a proceeding in the surrogate's court for a guardian of the person and property of that child. So I've often spoken about guardianship in the context of incapacity and mental hygiene law and Article 81 and for adult incapacity. But for this issue with a child of such tender years, that guardianship proceeding pursuant to the death of the parent would be in surrogate's court. And really that could be avoided. It could be avoided in 10 different ways. If you have, and this person didn't even know they had a problem until the problem happened, right? This is important, an important area of practice. It's important to take stock of your own situation, your life, your circumstances, what you own, how you own it, and how about you make a plan before you need one, right? That's the takeaway. So let's have a healthy and happy, a safe, and really a year filled with grace and love and understanding. If you need me, I can be reached at frankbrunolaw.com.